The history of Coca-Cola. The first glass of Coca-Cola was sold on May 8, 1886 at Jacob's Pharmacy in downtown Atlanta by Dr. John Pemberton. In its first year, Coca-Cola served 9 drinks each day, making it a novel beverage. Today's Coca-Cola brand message is indeed to make the world happier. But the real motivation behind its creation was a totally different story. During Pemberton's time in army, at the Battle of Columbus in April 1865, he sustained a severe wound to the chest which almost killed him. Pemberton survived, but he was left the battle a crippling morphine addiction, which caretakers offered him as a painkiller to treat his wounds. Relying on the knowledge he had amassed over his professional years, John Pemberton set out in search of a cure for his addiction. He began experimenting with different herbs and plants, including the coca leaf, which is the raw material used in the production of cocaine. By mixing coca leaves, wine, and cola nuts, in case that cocaine didn't offer a big enough caffeine kick. Pemberton invented his first beverage, the Pemberton's French wine coca. The drink advertised as an antidepressant, a painkiller, and an all-around aphrodisiac, worked to relieve the ails of Pemberton's morphine addiction, and was sold to the public, where it became 20 years after its immediate success. 20 years after its formation, Atlanta Country in Georgia, where Pemberton lived and established his business enterprise, announced that it was prohibiting the production, selling, or buying of alcohol. With the looming threat of nationwide prohibition removed the alcoholic ingredient from the drink's recipe in 1886 and replaced the wine with a sugar syrup. While Coke would go on to become a global success, Pemberton didn't fare so well, as there is no known cure for his addiction. His morphine habit returned, an addiction that cost him his life's savings as well as his health. Additionally, the sudden rebranding of the medical elixir as a refreshment beverage didn't initially went well. This forced Pemberton to sell the rights to his invention to a number of business partners just to make ends meet. John Pemberton died of stomach cancer in 1888, broke and in the grips of addiction. He left his fortune, which at the time consisted only of his only son, Charles. Charles, a morphine addict himself, would die a mere 6 years after his father. Both Pembertons missed out on the tremendous popularity and success Coca-Cola would see the world over by several years.